All right. Okay. Here we are. It has been a very, very, very long time since I streamed. I think the last time I streamed was for the Game Awards, right? And then before that was even further behind. I can see my levels going up. I'm assuming that means I am, in fact, broadcasting to you guys live. I actually just turned on the overhead light. It wasn't like this during setup. I actually really like what it's done to the color. It makes me feel so vibrant and bright. Hey, Danish Diana, how was your stream earlier? I was busy getting my stuff set up, so I didn't get a chance to pop by, but I hope it went well. Let's see, can everybody hear me? That's the main one. If you guys, were in the last stream, you might recognize a small change in my setup. I do still have the wired headset. I still have it attached to my microphone, but as you can tell, I'm not talking directly into my microphone right now. If you guys noticed, I had a lot of audio issues whenever I was streaming because I'd always lean my head away from the microphone. You guys couldn't hear me. It is still on. It still works, and I could still awkwardly hear. Spoiler alert, I have a lav mic on. That's the big update. I'm gonna take this guy off. I'm gonna set him over here. But yeah, the microphone does still work. This is the one I use for my voiceovers, obviously. This is the one that I will be using for streams. Hey, Amelia, welcome. Let's see. There we go. So I'm mic'd up. So if I ever leave to go to the bathroom, just please remind me to take off the mic. You guys don't want to be hearing that. But yes, Amelia, thank you so much for your support here. After the stream, so what I'm assuming most of you guys from the Discord server already know, I told you guys that when this stream is over, I'm going to be unlisting my Zero Gravity video that I've been working on for almost the last 6 months. I've been really, really cramming out probably some of my best work I've ever made. I've taken my script, I've rewritten it about a dozen different times to get it to where it is now, to the point where it is probably, I say this every video, I know I say this every video, I know you guys are getting tired of me saying this, but this time I mean it. This is my best video yet, and you guys are gonna love it, or you are going to absolutely want me dead after this video. So, Team want me dead and team really love this video. I hope you guys are excited because after this stream, it's all over. I'm gonna drop the link and run. It'll be great. But what we're doing today, it is still gonna be Zero Gravity. I'm gonna be playing Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. Now, something that is, I do mention this in the video, so spoiler alert. One of the things I'm not really too fond of in Zero Gravity is the cost of the upgrades you can get, or the extreme gear. And actually, here, let me turn on some music. It feels a little lonely in here. Here we go. How's that? Let me know if the audio is a little out of balance. It sounds a little loud on my end, but that could mean anything. Alright, there we go. So, we are absolutely not regravitifying. For those that know me, I have nothing against mods or the modding communities in any game. My issue is that if I'm going to be reviewing a game or playing a game, I'm going to review the game. I'm going to play the game. I'm not going to play the game but with a controller patch. I'm not going to play the game but with a dozen new characters. I'm not going to play the game but with every little inconvenience I have pulled out, with everything I've ever wanted shoved in. That is not how I do games. As you can tell, I have a slew of games. Most of them are Gems Collection up here, including a couple extras in the stacks over on the side that I haven't, I don't have a shelf for them yet, so they're just kind of piling up over here. But I've got a whole bunch of games over here. Oh, including, I got myself an early birthday present, because for those that don't know, my birthday is this coming Sunday, and I'm going to be doing a special stream on Saturday beforehand, because I got some big plans for Sunday as well. But as a bit of an early birthday present, I actually went and got myself a pristine Japanese copy of Sonic R for the Saturn. This is one I haven't had yet. I have, of course, the, oh, let me move my head. You can't really see it. Oh, here you go. I have a perfect opportunity for you guys to see this. Check this out. Hi. I'm Pretzel from the other angle. You can now actually see my entire wall of nonsense. Obviously, this was from my fan theories video, and I just kept adding more stuff. For example, I've got my my twin mill Hot Wheels collection just kind of growing over here. I've got the Mario plush that I used at Sonic Expo to give the rides at the airport. I got this little arts and crafts project for my friend Desi. I got a Princess Poppy. I've got literally Echo the Dolphin. I've got this random piece of Velcro fabric that came out of one of my camera bags. I've got the original print of the Electronic Gaming Monthly Sonic Adventure stickers. I've got a Tide to Go stick. This is something that's going to be in the new video for literally just a second or two. But I got a game that I couldn't play even if I had a PS5. Let's see, what else? Oh, but here you go. Here's what I actually want to show. This is the Sega Shiro Demo 3-pack that comes with, you know, really short demo versions of a lot of the popular Saturn games, including Sonic R, Shining Force 3, and another game that it's not Sonic R, so why do I care? I've of course got the Bentley Jones albums on here. I've got some questionable masks up in the corner, and of course, with every Hard Pretzel video, I make sure I'm going to be holding this L. So, here it is. But this is my new office. I hope you guys enjoy. The camera angle is a little bit weird. I would like to raise it up a little bit, maybe move it down here a little bit. And obviously this has to be fixed. I've just kind of thrown all my consoles and stuff over here for now while I'm transitioning from the mess I had before. But there's a reason why I have all this extra space. And there's also a reason why I got a hula hoop here. Because I'm going to start bringing back my hula hooping streams. I figure that's a good thing for me to get going on. I also have it's off screen right now and I'm not going to move it in. But there is a giant inversion table I've got, which, for those that don't know what an inversion table is, basically you strap your feet in and then you hang upside down on it. It's really good for your back. I'm gonna use it to play Sonic R upside down because, you know, the normal person would just turn their screen upside down or flip their capture. I'm actually gonna hang upside down, so it'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, this is just a good rough start to what we're gonna be doing this year coming up. I'm gonna be doing a lot more streams, and I've got upgrades, as you can tell. I'm now free of wires. Like, you know, falling free in the wind, as the kids may say. I've, of course, also got the Wavebird GameCube controller, so that's what we're gonna be using today for stream. I'm gonna be using this guy to play some Zero Gravity. But, let me switch back over. But yeah, that's the new layout. That's the new setup. And I was, you know, as I was saying with the Sonic R, this is one of the last ones I need to complete every Sonic R memorabilia that I need. The one I'm probably never gonna get is that Burger King cup. I'm sorry, I saw it once on eBay and I regret not buying it. Switch over, gear change reference? Of course, of course. I do also have, of course, you guys have seen these before. These are the Tiger LCD Sonic Rs. I think I showed these off last stream, but I got another one here. This one's slightly more red than this one. And then, I actually have a third one too. So, I am hoarding them up. Yes, so back in 1998, I think, they waited until the PC release, I think. Don't quote me on that one. I'm just going off, you know, whatever I can pull out of my butt right now. But Burger King did a promo for Sonic R that was basically a full kids meal set that, you know, it included a Burger King cup, a fancy cup. Like, you know what they're doing for the SpongeBob movie right now? I guess that was a month ago. Are they even still doing that promo? I have to go back to Burger King and find out. Can we see gameplay of those LCDs? Yeah, sure. Here we go. Let me also mute the music real quick. All right, here. What's gonna be the easiest way to do this? Oh, I know what I could do. Okay, hang on. We have the technology. We have the technology. Check this out. Let me just stand here. Move some stuff. All right. Here we go. I hope you guys can hear this lovely music. It's so dusty, too. There we go. It's so hard to see the screen from this angle. Okay, let's see. How do I do this? There we go. I hope you guys can hear this, because I can't see what I'm doing. I'm literally looking at my camera that's clear across my entire room right now to watch this. This is not ideal. But that is a that's one way to enjoy Sonic R. Yeah, so there's a lot of silly stuff I have in my collection. As you can tell, I also have a Yummy House takeout menu. Very important. Best Chinese food I've ever had in my life, and I have lived in so many places. I've lived, like, you know, in Chicago, where they actually do have a really good Chinatown with some really, really good food. And there was this amazing restaurant in the basement of a hotel. So, like, when you know it's not even like a prestigious, like, corner restaurant. No, this is one that's in the basement of a hotel you'd go into. That was previously the best Chinese food I ever had. And it was cheap too. Like for $5, you got yourself an entire tray of fried rice with a few spring rolls and whatever their specialty item of the day was, or their chef special. It was really good. But this place, Yummy House, definitely worth it. I make a trip out to Ohio as often as I can just for that. Which, for context, is about 8 or 9 hours away from me sometimes, so... Oh, I just turned this on by accident. There we go. But there you go. Let me put those guys back down. And I guess we'll play some Zero Gravity. So, it's so weird. I'm not used to having a wireless headset, so I'm like trying to be careful about moving my head so I don't pull my mic out of a socket here. But, here, let's pull up my layout. Let's see. Well, I would if I had my hotkeys working. What's going on here? Oh, I see what's going on. Ha. Okay, I gotta make sure I update that at some point. I got my hotkeys a little confused. But there we go. We are gratifying at Megalo Station tonight. Of course we are. So. Oh, right, I don't have my remote yet, so I gotta turn this on the long way. Here you go. I'll let you guys see what I'm doing. Alright, so the TV should be coming on soon. Oh, my Wii remote is just about dead. I hope we have enough battery to select the game. Really hope we have enough battery to select the game. Alright. There we go. I'll get the batteries when I need to. Alright. So there's that. Now, small problem with my setup. As you can tell, oh, here we go. I've actually got two Wavebirds. One is set to one channel and one is set to another channel. Because if you look over at my setup over here, I have... I've got a Wavebird in my Wii, and then down here I've got another Wavebird in my GameCube. So I'm just gonna awkwardly check the channel real fast. Alright. That's my channel 4 bird. All right, that's not the right one. There you go. Here it is. Hey, Neo Sprites. How's it going? Haven't seen you since the last time I streamed. I've missed you. You know, I was worried about having all this empty space below my game capture, but I really do like having my Mario is Missing visible right there. Which, by the way, I have a couple things here. It's not just Mario is Missing. I also have the Metroid Other M art book, which is, you know, something for the future. But for now, Mario is Missing lives there, because I like Mario is Missing. It's a cute little game. So, here's what we've got so far. Throughout the course of the video I've been making, this was a file that was, it was a pretty clean save file that I now have restarted. And, you know, throughout the video, I have gotten a little over half the gear, I think. I've cleared all the missions. As you can tell, I have 115, I want to say it's 115 hours, maybe? That doesn't sound right. That sounds way too high. But I know it's not 115 minutes, because that's going to be like 2 hours. So, and I know I've played single stages in this game for longer than 2 hours. So, I'm sure that might be 115 hours and 28 minutes. But I've got 2,000 rings left. Oh yeah, no, Mario is Missing is a great game. It is so silly and outlandish that it's just like, how could you not love it? It's just oozing charm. Like, you have, you know, Mario is Missing, obviously, and you go around to these different areas based on real-world locations and answer trivia. I use the Wii Remote game controller. So I'm actually using a Wavebird. My Wii Remote is basically dead right now. Batteries... I know technically the Wii Remote has a better turn radius on certain movement options, and it's not really going to matter, because I'm playing on a Wavebird, facing the opposite direction of my Wii, so I'm going to drop inputs like crazy. So, in advance, I'm going to be blaming the controller, but you guys already know why the controller is not working. But when somebody comes in the channel to roast me for my bad gameplay, y'all can by all means feel free to say, oh, he's going to blame the controller, he's blaming the controller, what a loser. So it's fine, you guys have full permission to roast me. But yes, let's start the save file. And I guess I could turn around too. Like, the thing is, with having two cameras, I could literally do whatever I want now. Like, I could, let's see. Let's go over here. I'm so little. Hi. Can I? Skill issue. Thank you, thank you. It's an honor. There's so many different places to look. I don't know where to... So this game is actually really easy to get good at. Hello? Follow me. Where were you, King? I missed you. So, Jinx, I have been buried in going to different Sonic Expos, video editing, video writing, and of course doing a bunch of just different travels. I've had health issues. You guys hear me cough up a lung during the stream? Don't worry about it. I promise I'm not dead yet. It's gonna take a lot more than a cough to kill me. But anyway, here's the context for the actual stream. I've yapped for about 15-20 minutes now. So here is the Zero Gravity shop. The big difference between shops between Sonic Riders and this one is that pretty much everything in this game, just generally assume it costs 3 times as much. The cheapest gear here is right now is $750. I think I bought one for a little bit cheaper. But literally right after like 3 gear, you're already getting to 1,000 rings, 1,000 rings, 1,000 rings, more. All the way up to a gear I did not get yet because this is one I wanted to unlock on stream. This is the Rainbow gear, which lets you change between each different type shortcut. It's a lot of rings. I think the most expensive board in Sonic Riders, the OG. Yes, the Hyperdrive, I have it. I have the Hyperdrive. I bought it specifically for you, Mikey. When I saw Hyperdrive in the game, I was like, wait a minute. Did that Mikey bitch just steal the name for his entire plush series from a gear in Sonic Riders Zero Gravity? Like, I had to go and see for myself. And, it's really cool. Which, by the way, if you guys aren't following Supersonic Mikey, they've been doing a really, really cool plush series for, like, what, 9 years now? 9 years? You just celebrated your anniversary, like, a couple weeks ago, right? I know it looks like I don't keep up with people. I try my best to see what's going on in people's lives, but, you know, congrats on the 9 years of your plush series. Looking forward to what else is going on. Yes, this is a call-out post for Supersonic Mikey, making content for 9 years, who stole the name for their series from Zero Gravity. So obviously, I'm assuming you're a Zero Gravity fan, right? So what we're gonna do, in this game, there are a few sneaky ways to get rings, and you're gonna need them, because in the first game, altogether, every board in the shop, it only costs everything maybe around 50,000. Less than 55,000 for sure. I count up the number, it's like 51,000 and change, right? And now if you're gonna get 100 rings every single race, that's not gonna take that long to get. So Zero Gravity, in their infinite kindness here, to give us more game per game, they made everything cost 3 times as much, which is a pain. So now you have to get so many more rings. So what we're gonna do, there's a few different options. I'm gonna go through all of them, and obviously to save the best one for last when it comes to farming, so we're gonna be there a lot. What we can do, there is of course the normal race. We can do a free race, time attack, or Grand Prix. All of those can do the same thing. The Grand Prix gives you a reward of rings at the end based on where you finish. Where I think we'll start with the Grand Prix just to get my butt whooped. There are a few different gear that I actually did get for the process of filming the video to help me collect some extra rings here, which are going to be, we'll start with the Heroes Cup because I don't want to get my butt beat too badly. And then, you know, Amelia is in the chat, so I figure we should play as Amy. They have a few different options here. We have the Wanted and the Gambler. Both of these have a special gear part that allows you to get more rings per where you go. The Gambler, I believe, doubles your rings at the end, whereas the Wanted has another special weird thing that lets you do it. Now, the really weird part about this game is that there's no type shortcuts based on the characters, it's all based on the gear. So, if you notice with the Gambler board, you can't take any type shortcuts. So you inherently give yourself a huge limitation if you're gonna be using the Gambler. Whereas the skates come with built-in grinding. So, grinding is very useful in this game, a lot of shortcuts require it. The Wanted is basically an upgraded version of the Gambler that allows you to grind as well. There's also the Bingo Star, which is one of my favorites. It also has a ring cap up, but this is the one that allows you to fly instead of grind. Flying I found is a little bit more useful of a mechanic. Plus, this is a yacht type extreme gear. You actually get to use a slipstream bonus. Can you use the weird looking one that looks like an earbud? Is it this one? The Bingo Star? I do love some gambling addictions here. But yeah, there's a lot of really fun gear in this game. Like, something that I've really enjoyed with Zero Gravity far more than the original version of Sonic Riders is that this game, every single board, every single gear, every single bike, they all have some weird, stupid gimmick that just makes it so good and so bad at the same time. I love it so much. I could sit here and play with any one of these and have an entirely different experience. Whereas in Riders, there's only a handful of like really specific gimmick boards. Like, you know, there's the Legend, which I like a lot in the original Riders. There's the, the Slide Booster I like a lot. That's also really cool. But like with this one, for example, if you look at Amy's board here, everybody knows, you should know by now, you can't just go and take a speed type character and go on a speed shortcut. You have to get enough rings to unlock the grinding gear part there in the middle, which is around 50 or 60, I don't remember which. But you have to get those rings first before you can grind, which turns the first lap into a more resource building lap opposed to just straight up going for it. Or it comes into you really learning the mechanics to get good. Yeah, exactly. High Booster is also pretty neat too. The Hyperdrive is a lot of fun. It basically gives you a super high-powered gravity dive that just you know, is really good, but it burns through GP like nothing else. But yeah, I think we'll do the Wanted, because this is, basically, this is the baby's first ring farming method, alright? And you guys are gonna get ready to watch me completely flub my, my runs here. There's a reason why I record so much gameplay, just to use a tiny bit of it, because I suck at these games. I love labbing them, seeing what kind of weird stuff I can do, and I get distracted, you know. Totally neurotypical behavior, right? To sit here and be trying to play a game, finding something cool, and then getting distracted. I am totally normal. Look at my wall. I am totally normal. This is a totally normal person here. And yes, Amelia in skates. When are we gonna get Amelia in the chat a pair of roller skates? Because I think that'd be a fun visual. Skirt, skirt. All right, so this is gonna be so awkward. I could do this. Like, my screen's over here. My screen's over here. Whatever. I'm just gonna turn this way. Because hopefully I don't get my inputs dropped by my Wavebird. Well, you know what? It's the Grand Prix. We get zapped, we get zapped. Sucks to suck, I guess. I love Amy's poses in this game. Alright, so let's go this way. Now I'm gonna do a weird trick here. If I can do it right. Nope. I goofed it. Oh, they make me quit to restart? Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll take my L. We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna see what we can do here. Let's just start hitting people. Violence is always the answer. Okay, I'm not too far behind. I was worried, but I think we're alright. Amy is just that good. I should have never doubted the power of Amy. Alright, so let's try this again without getting caught by the turbulence. Oh man, I messed up my X rank. Alright. That's fine. Everything is fine. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Got ourselves a ring cap up, which we should be able to finish up the rest pretty soon. Let's actually go this way for fun. Luckily it's the first stage, so I'm not really too worried about the CPUs kicking my butt yet. I should be, but I'm not. Now the real question is if I can get another 250 rings by the end. See, and I press it too late every time. Here, actually, let me see what's going on in chat. Why am I getting ads during a live stream? Yeah, why are you getting ads during a live stream? You can't skate? Skating is a lot of fun. I'm terrible at it. I want to get better. I actually have a pair of roller skates now. I hit some part of my leg today. It still hurts. How do I make myself forget about it besides alcohol, which I can't buy right now? What you can do, if you can get to a pharmacy, there's like this topical cream, like there's Ben Gay, there's Icy Hot, there's Tiger Balm. Any three of those, like any of those will work pretty well. Tiger Balm is a very, it's like a cinnamony kind of flavor, like a cinnamon kind of heavy herb. And then there's Ben Gay, which is a little more eucalyptus, kind of more minty. Icy Hot, I don't know, it just kind of smells like weird lotion to me, but it works. Here, let me see if there's something I can fix in live stream settings, because you shouldn't be getting ads. I turned that off. They say the stream's current bit rate is 16,000 kilobits higher than the recommended. Yeah, no, we're keeping that high bit rate. I don't know what y'all doing. Alright, let's see. How do I change... There we go. Let's see if it'll let me do this. All right, so I just went and just toggled the ad settings to be lower. Hopefully that'll be a little less annoying. Just think like Shadow when you're golden. Oh, okay. Got it, got it. I have to get 250 rings by the end of this to really make use of the one-hit here, which I don't think I'm going to pull off. But we'll see. I already got the 100 ring box, so there's not really much of a chance to get more of those. Something I really like about this game is that you can actually use your gravity to get other places. Like this route you can't get to normally, which is really, really cool mechanic opposed to other racing games. It's very Sonic R in that way, where you can use your own movement abilities to go different places. Alright, let's see if I don't mess this up this time. There we go. I mess up that jump all the time, because there's a really weird timing at the end of it. And I just know that Pretzel surprised for the stream instead of just posting a video and calling it a day. Yeah, I've just been so busy lately with my work schedule, but now that my work schedule's kind of leveled out, I have the opportunity to like stream a little bit more now. Alright, so we just World Grand Prix. We got ourselves a decent chunk of rings. Alright, let's go to the next stage, which I don't really know too well. Sorry about that. Like I said, I'm coughing up a lung still. I've been sick since December. Like, I don't know if I ever mentioned it to you guys, but I was, like, on death row for, it was nuts for a little while there. Like, right around, right before Christmas, I was just, like, running these crazy fevers. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I don't know all the shortcuts on this stage yet. I didn't quite get high enough there, that's fine. Oh, I just got double killed and lost my rings. That was rude. Well, that was a cool little, I haven't taken that rail grind yet. I've flown a lot in that shortcut, but I've never taken the rail grind. Extreme Gear is cool and all, but where are the skates? Exactly. It's always about the skates. Wait, who just passed me? Maybe I should stop trying to read chat, which is literally on the other side of me. That, you know when Amy says Yahoo? Can you guys like if you agree? Alright, you know, since I didn't get a whole lot of rings going that way, I'm gonna go this way instead. Because, who needs type shortcuts when you can just control gravity? Such a cool game. Like, the people who hate this game really don't know what they're missing. Yahoo used to be my favorite social website. Will there be a vid when the stream ends or later? So there actually will be a video when the stream ends. The video is done. It's uploaded. It's subtitled. Granted, the subtitles aren't as pretty as my last video's subtitles because, unfortunately, YouTube has decided to get rid of custom subtitling. So I'm back to baby subtitles. Yeah, Lisa's great. You know, I don't know if it's going to be worth it for me to get the next gear change. So I don't know if I'm going to have enough rings for it. Well, I did it anyway. I have to get 250 rings by the end. And I am not entirely sure where the 100 ring box is. And by the time I look at chat, by the time stream delay catches up, I'm not going to know. You know, I haven't gone this way yet. Let's see. Oh. There you go. There's one dropped input. Oh, what just ticked? What just dinged? I heard a USB device just die on me. Was it my camera? Oh, yep. My secondary camera just died. Well, good thing I don't need the other camera angle. It's done that a couple times now. Maybe I can I'll mess with it later. But we don't need the other camera angle right now. Everything else seems to be working, right? You guys can still hear me. I'm still live. Let me check. Let me hit refresh on the live stream page. Yeah, okay, good. We're still live. Let me check my audio. Yeah, okay, good. We're still live. Testing. Let me check my audio. Okay, I'm not hearing my audio though. Yeah, okay, good. We're still live. Should that be happening? Check my audio. Okay, I'm not hearing. Okay, so you guys can still hear me? Okay, then I just won't worry about it. Should that be happening? Because I'm looking at my live stream right now, and I'm like, I can still see I'm broadcasting audio. Because I'm looking at my live stream right now. I can also see that I'm broadcasting white noise in my desktop audio. Because I'm looking at my live stream. That's weird. I can also see that I'm broadcasting. What's that about? In my desktop audio. You're an Echo Fighter? I'm looking at my live stream. That's weird. Oh, okay. I think I see it. So you can hear, but I can't. Pretzel, do you have any tips to keep your hands warm without gloves in the winter or poorly ventilated rooms? So this is gonna sound like a really, really basic bitch answer. But hoodies are a godsend. Like, I'm sitting here, when I have to walk around outside for long, I just, hoodie, hand in a hoodie. You also get those little hand warmers, those little shaker, like, dust-filled hand warmers. They come in these little packets. You get, like, 2 of them in a packet. You can shake them and put them in your pocket. And then if you keep those in your pocket, when you put your hands in your pocket, the pocket's already warm, so you can put them right in. If you're trying to stay warm in your own house, because, you know, nobody likes to turn the heat on in your own house, I hate wearing gloves too, so I understand. I understand. I also like to use like a hot cup of tea, like a hot cup of coffee or something, and just carry that around. Also works. So let's see, why did my headset die then? That's what I should figure out. Where's my button? Yeah, my audio is just gone. So I can't hear anything, but that's fine. I can fix that. So how about I do this? I mean, did my battery just die in my headset for... It should have been charged. Yeah, it's on. Let me go to my Bluetooth devices. Oh, I think we lost something. I mean, I could just reconnect it and see what happens. There you go. I'll remove the device, and then I'll just resync it. Yeah, it still says I'm at 80%. It's still telling me that I have 80% battery, so I don't know what was going on, but let's see what it does. All else fails, man, I do have my wired headset still, which isn't a problem to use. Alright, they say I'm connected, so let's see. Do I hear anything? Maybe. If it's not working, we'll just deal. I know my sounds are gonna... I feel like my audio quality just dipped quite a bit here. Yeah, because it has me set up with the wrong headset. All right, so let me disable that one. Let me disconnect that. Yeah, it's trying to use that as a microphone, which is really weird. All right, so that microphone is still working. And then let me switch this over. Yeah, that was really weird. I've never had that happen before. All right. Okay, I got audio again. Hopefully you guys never lost anything. All right. I prefer soft pretzels over hard ones. I'm sorry, but I'm subscribing. Hey, don't worry, Fly Force. I do too. I've always liked the big soft ones way better than the tiny little crunchy hard ones. Even as a kid, I actually went out of my way to avoid eating the hard pretzels. So, you know, interpret that as you will. Okay, so now I have to go in and re-enable all of my audio devices on stream. That's great. Thanks, OBS. Cool. Okay, all fixed. I lost my faith in Hanny, but I can still hear you. Okay, so as long as you guys lost nothing, great. But I also do need to hear. Actually, no, we haven't gone this way yet. So let's go that way. And let me also turn down the volume a little bit, because I don't want to be blowing out my eardrums. That was really weird. You know, I think there's a lot more rings this way. Oh, there's the 100 rings. So it's the lower path that I didn't go. Okay. That's good to know. Alright. Get ready, because here I go. Yahoo! Oh, it's alright, Amelia. Thanks for coming by, for even just what you could. And, you know, I have the video that's going up after the stream. If you want, I can send you a sneaky little link after. But you could also just, you know, look at my page later. You'll still be here? Awesome. I'm glad you enjoy Zero Gravity. The stream's not gonna be too long. I think I might go for like another couple hours here, and then we'll drop the video. So I have an Arizona here to commemorate the occasion. All right. Hopefully my drinking isn't too ASMR. I don't know how much this microphone picks up. Oh, you know what? I think I know what happened. Because my camera dropped its signal, it probably is what fried my drivers. That might be why my headset died. You know, out of all the types I use in this game, I actually use grinding and speed type shortcuts probably the least, funnily enough. Like, power is actually surprisingly useful in this game. Come on, make it! Yay! Alright, let's see if we can do this right. And... So, cool trick, you can actually cancel your movement there, which is pretty nice. You can cancel your start animation, I should say. Instead of that really slow, ready, here I go, you can just go, if you land right in one of the gravity rings, You can boost ahead. It's really neat. Super cool mechanics in this game. You know, I don't think I've ever been over that way. Maybe I'll go that way next lap. Alright, let's see if we can do it. I think I could have made that, I think. I didn't need to cheat with gravity. Alright. That was weird. My dive dropped early. I was having this issue while I was recording a lot of footage, too. I really don't think the wave birds were really made with this game in mind. It is nice there are a lot of rings on this stage, though. I guess I could always just change the Wavebird channel as well. If it happens again, I'll probably do that, but... You know, small price to pay for having wireless input, you know? How are we gonna grind for more rings? Oh, yeah, don't read chat while driving. Pretty easy, actually. The easiest way, which we're going to do the end of the stream with, just because it's really, really the easy way, you can just do a whole bunch of missions and redo the same mission over and over again. One mission in particular gives you a lot of rings. That's the best way to do it. Have you played Freeriders? Oh yeah, it's great. My mom gives me Pepsi Diet, but for regular Pepsi. Regular Pepsi makes me feel more like a man. Yes, so there are X ranks in this game, just like there are in the first game, but the X ranks in this game are a lot trickier to get. You have to maintain a good speed, you have to time your button press right, and you have to go a different direction than you did within the last 3 tricks. It's surprisingly way more complex than it has any right to be, and it's a lot of fun. It's cool. It's really cool. Good night, Kevin. Thanks for coming by for the stream. And I hope you enjoy the video when it goes up. So I have to button mash the directional buttons. Got it. Basically, you could do a trick, like a left direction trick, an up direction trick, a right direction trick, and a down direction trick. And you just have to make sure if you're doing a left direction trick, for example, you can't have used left within the last 3 tricks. It has to be different. And if you get the notification on your app, by all means, make sure you go and click the actual notification. Use that instead of just going to my channel and watch the video. Apparently YouTube's doing something weird lately, and I don't like it. They're changing how things work. They're changing the rules on me. This is a really fun stage with a super risky thing at the end. I'm gonna try. I don't know if I'm gonna pull it off, though. I guess I didn't need to do it. I made it. I always panic press every time. That's like my biggest holdup in this game. I didn't make it, no. All right, so I'll have to do it on the next lap. All right, we'll go the loser route this time around. There we go. No, no, I jumped too early. It's fine. I'm gonna say that was intentional. It's mind games on the CPU. I don't want them to know my next move. Alright. Now, I don't have enough rings to afford to lose them. But I'll still try. Alright. Come on. No, no. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. I dropped the input because, you know, Wavebird, but I saved it. We're good. We're good. We made it. We're gonna actually have 250 rings by the end of this. I don't think we've finished any stages 250 yet. Alright, let's not jump too early this time. I love how so many of these stages look. Like, something that I, you know, not like I hated it from the first Riders, but a lot of the environments were a little too brightly colored for my tastes. Whereas this, it's bright, but it's not, like, unnecessarily contrasty, if that makes sense. It feels like everything just kind of meshes together really well. Like, it's all just one coherent world here. Hey, Landon! Yo, you still alive? Mostly. I got really sick around Christmas time, and I've been super busy with work and stuff. And yeah, like Harmony said, we're just getting some rings. Obviously, if I actually wanted to get rings as fast as possible, I'd just do the baby's first, like, full-on ring strat that they have in this game. But right now, I'm just chilling. We're playing Zero Gravity, playing as Amelia with some skates. I might screw around with some of the other gear, just for fun. Alright, here we go.
Not gonna hold back.
I hope you guys like this song, so we're gonna be hearing it a lot at the end of the stream today. I think I hit that just a little too early, but that's fine. Come on, make it, make it, make it. Alright. Now let's hope I don't drop my input here. Alright, we got another couple laps to go. I think we can make it. We can make our ring count. We got this. We got this. I think we'll probably even have 250 by the end of this lap. Oh yeah, I guess I should say motion sickness warning for all those who celebrate. Ooh, I got a 104. Not bad. Alright. I'm not gonna make it. All right, we got it. All right, we got this. Only need like 80 more rings. Have you played Free Riders? Yeah, I have. It's it's a Kinect game, so I'm not really too fond of it. I'm not really too into motion control stuff, but it's a neat little thing, I guess. All right. Now, luckily, I know that I can just use the brake button since I can't use my gravity powers while I have that item. Wow, this game is trying to nerf me. All right. Alright. Come on! I just avoid items from now on. This is, not good. Alright, we at least made 250 rings, but wow. Like, you guys saw that, right? Well, yeah, I mean, I'm streaming. People are gonna be coming in and out whenever. I don't anticipate everybody to know everything I've said up till this point in the stream. So I don't mind yapping about the same questions, same answers. Gives me something to talk about when I'm sitting here getting my butt whooped in Zero Gravity. Why do you need the rings anyway? So, in the shop in this game, I'm trying to buy all the gear so I have a 100% save file. The last thing I need is to buy a few gear that's still in there. I'm about halfway down. Hopefully the audio is balanced okay. I'm still working out the kinks of this new headset, this new microphone, and this new everything.
Not gonna hold back.
All right, there's one. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. No, no! It's all right. We can save this. We can save this. We can save this. It's all right. We're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. I got greedy with my movement, and now I'm paying the price. Oops, I missed it. It's all right. We'll fix it later. We'll fix it later. Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can fix everything I just messed up. Come on. I didn't screw it up that time, so that's a plus. Gonna take it easy here. It's a nice slow break. All right, let's not miss this time. Actually, you know what? I'll save that for lap 3 because I'm gonna have enough rings. I'm gonna be able to upgrade soon. There we go. Yeah, if I got that 100 ring box, I would have wasted like 50 rings. Alright, I'm actually not going to do the gravity dive here. I'm going to go this way. I'm not going to gravity control here. Just going to keep going. We're just going to play this nice and simple, nice and easy. Not going to do anything risky. Not going to lose any of my jumps. Not going to fall off the cliff and lose all my rings again. Wow, I have completely messed up my X ranks this entire race, too. This one is just not my race. Turn nice and slow, nice and easy. Okay. So far, so good. Jump over this. See? As long as you're careful, everything works out. Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. We got our 250. There you go. And now I can safely turn around and look at chat. Let's see. If you played either Rider Zero Gravity, then congrats, you experienced everything the game has to offer. Thank you, Harmony. Thank you. What do you think of Sonic 06 graphics compared to other Sonic games? I mean, the thing is, with any game's graphics, who cares? It's like, it's an art style, right? I'm not gonna go to the Louvre or some other museum, but it's like, I'm not gonna go there and sit here and critique every piece of artwork if it doesn't fit my tastes. Like, there's this whole idea of, so what's the purpose of this? I don't understand. What, playing Zero Gravity? Because it's a great game, that's why. But also, I'm farming rings, so that way I can buy an expensive gear. I know there's a better way to farm rings. I just wanted to do the Grand Prix first, to, you know, we receive 500 rings finishing first in the Grand Prix. So, if you played the first Sonic Riders, you'll know there's the black market in the game. Zero Gravity has a black market as well, but this one's 3 times as expensive. So the most expensive gear in Sonic Riders was 5,000. The most expensive gear here is 9,999. But then for the most part, all these gear are also more expensive than in regular Riders. In the first game, altogether, you're looking at maybe around 50,000 rings. Here, you're looking at about 150,000 rings. But yeah, when it comes to graphics, I'm not picky. As long as the graphics represent the game, I'm fine. Personally, I prefer games to be a little more diverse, their graphics, as in, this game is going to have this art style, and it makes it unique, which is one of the reasons why I do value 06 art style, because it's very recognizable as Sonic 06. Just how if you're playing the Master System versions of Sonic games, you can very easily recognize those games as well. That being said, I can't really recognize between 1 and 2 kind of thing, opposed to what I could recognize in, say, Pocket Adventure. Pocket Adventure is great. I unlock all extreme gears via Dolphin. I'm not playing on Dolphin. I'm playing on the actual hardware. The camera's dead, but there's my Wii over there. So let's see here. So we just did the first Grand Prix. I think Harmony wanted us to do the other Grand Prix real quick, because you know, we all gotta love the Babylon Rogues here. So let's see, we did Amy already. Any requests, any preferences here? I started a new save file probably about I suppose that 4 or 5 months ago to start my video. I picked Blaze. Yeah, we can do Blaze. I like Blaze. And now we just did grind, like speed type gear. I think we'll do instead. Let's do the Bingo Star. This one's a fly type, so I can't take the same shortcuts. Blaze in the hyperdrive? I would. We're focusing on rings, that's all. We'll probably do some hyperdrive stuff at the end. Just, you know, as a Supersonic Mikey shout out.
Fear the power of the flames.
Oh, I'm way too early. I'm way too early. All right, we're good. Don't worry. It's all part of the plan. All part of the plan. All right, we're just gonna ride the Slipstream boost. We got the other upgrade we needed. All right, and now I think we're good to go. Now, thing with yacht type gears, they give you the flying type shortcuts right away, which is neat, but they tend to be a little bit on the slower side. I'm just gonna, there we go. Ride that out. And I'm gonna slow down a bit, turn. There we go. We still have another 200 rings to get, but I think we can figure that out. That's light work. I'll take that. Somebody left the shortcut wide open, so I guess I'll take it. Alright, here we go. Nice slow brake. Cut the corner, and we're flying. I really like the fly type in this game. The fly shortcuts are usually, they don't feel as very like super broken like they did in the first game, which is pretty neat. They also give you a lot of gravity points. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy out of the way here. That's way too high up. I can't even use that. Alright. Alright, you know, I'll take 190 rings. Blaze is cool. Actually, no flaming hot. Pretzel's got a plan. Was it through cheats? Yeah, Dolphin has some built-in cheats, which is pretty neat. If you want to unlock everything, it works. But as you guys know, I don't really emulate my stuff very often if I can avoid it. So, everything I stream has been on hardware so far. And really everything I put in my videos too. I try to avoid using emulation when I can. Just so I can give you a little more authentic of an experience. Alright, Nightside Rush. I should get like a monitor like right here for chat. I should do that. I think I actually do have a spare monitor I could probably use too. Ugh. Man, these dropped inputs are going to be the death of me. I mean, I guess I could all just plug in my wired controller. I have a few of them. I have a Mad Catz controller too I could use. I love a good Mad Catz. Ah. I guess that's what I get. Cool, we got our gear back. Alright. And then just don't mind me casually getting myself a 100 rings. No big deal. There we go. I don't have enough gravity points to fly across again. But I should hopefully have enough to get more rings. Blazing in the rain. I wonder. Oh, Cream is a lot of fun. I like Cream in this game. Not like she does anything special that the characters don't as well, but she's just a fun character. Alright, we got a decent amount of rings so far. I was one short of 250. One short of 250. I was wondering why you never streamed again. Turns out YouTube just didn't want to show me you were streaming. Yeah, I also haven't streamed in a long time. I think the last time I streamed was for the Game Awards. For those that don't know, I work retail, and we just went through the holiday season, so I had no time to do anything. But now that the holiday season is over, my work schedule is back to normal, so I can do some more streams. That being said, I also have a YouTube video that's coming out as soon as this stream is over. I have it already uploaded, it's been captioned, it's ready to be public. Honestly, I could drop it right now if I wanted to, but if I do that, you'll all leave me, so we'll be here. And yeah, the Discord server is a good option if you do want to hop in. I mean, I post when I go live there, unless I forget. So it's definitely worthwhile to hop in there if you'd like. You'll mostly just see us yapping about whatever all the time. But welcome back to the stream. I've actually upgraded the stream quite a bit. My other camera broke, so you can't actually see me move anymore. It's frozen, but it is there. I have a second camera angle now. I have a much bigger office to use. I've got wireless stuff that I can use. It's pretty neat. The controller here keeps dropping inputs, but it's okay. Country girls make do. Oh man, I would love some baked potatoes and a steak right now. You have no idea, Bear. But my next big meal is probably going to be on Sunday. I'm going up to this really cool sushi place, and you know, if anybody is in my general area, by all means, you're welcome to come with me and have a little mini birthday party.
Fear the power of the flames.
Ooh, I got a pretty good start there. So a really cool quirk about Zero Gravity's start system is that the better your start, the more starting gravity points you get, opposed to Riders, where apparently you're just always full tank, no matter how good or bad your start is. Oh, that was a terrible jump. Ah, perfect. We got both gear changes in the first lap. Which, I'm not going to do this the hard way. I'm just going to do this nice and simple. There we go. And now he's got to finish the race and not lose all of our rings. Which would be easy if I didn't suck, but it's fine. A little bit of sucking never hurt nobody, you know? There we go. But yeah, I've been away for like the last 5 or 6 months because of the holidays and retail, and you know, my health has kind of been going all over the place too. So I wasn't able to stream or make videos as often. But now the new year's started, my job schedule's leveled out a lot. And you know, I can at least get a full sentence out without hacking up a lung, which is nice. So I actually have a YouTube video ready to go as soon as the stream is over. And so what we're doing, we're just playing the game, messing around a little bit, gonna get some rings, and gonna, you know, at the end of the stream, I'll just start grinding. I'm just gonna go and get as many rings as possible with like the mission mode, which is kind of a, you know, a lazy way to do it. It works though, and it's really handy too. I have that in my YouTube video, the little mission grinding. All right, we got 250 rings. We're good to go. All right, there we go. Or you can bring baked potatoes and steak instead. I mean, the place does serve steak, and I think they serve potatoes technically, so I'll see. I'm drinking tea after grilled cheese and cucumbers. That sounds so good. A few days ago, my stomach started acting up. Thankfully, it's better now. That's good to know.
Fear the power of the flames.
Ooh. Ah. So another really weird mechanic that I haven't really mastered yet is that if you can press forward after your backup walk and you time it just right, your character actually gets an initial starting dash where you basically, instead of having a slow build up to your top speed, they basically start right there at their top running speed. And it's basically timed based on the animation that they're currently in, which is, it's very weird, and I haven't gotten it just right yet. Every character has a different timing, but it is a neat little trick. Ah, didn't make it. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna? He's not even. Man, I wanted to steal your drift, but okay, that's fine. All right, gear change. You know what? I'm curious. See, again, this is like my biggest downfall in so many games. I was hoping I could make that and reach it, but I can't. So that'd be a really good cut. Maybe I can go over. Maybe I'll try that on the next lap. So I'm going to start labbing stuff, and I'm going to start getting myself killed. All right, here we go. That's got nice, got a cool hoodie. No, no, no! Man. This wave bird is going to be the death of me. Alright. Well. We still have our gear parts at least. I don't know if I'm going to get enough points for this Grand Prix now. I might have to change my Wavebird channel. It doesn't help. There's like a dozen Wi-Fi capable devices right here. Let's see. I think they're going to be a little too far ahead for me to catch up. Like, I'll try, but he's already at the end. He's already at the finish line. Okay, I got a second. That's fine. Yeah, see, I love the Wavebird. I just wish its connection didn't drop out on me. I feel represented, but what's the lore behind the Brazil flag? Oh, I used to work at the airport, and this was left behind, and I was told I could keep it. I was allowed to, you know, keep this. The person who left it, they didn't want it anymore, because it wasn't worth it for them to come back to the airport and get it. And so, Brazil. That, and it's also very funny. There was a particular Discord server I used to be a part of. It was a pretty, you know, it's a very satirical server for the longest time, but then the people who it was satirizing found the server and they didn't know it was satire, and then it turned into a really, really nasty place. But one of the inside jokes that we had was, you know, how popular Sega was in Brazil. And so Brazil was often brought up in conversations because, again, in Sonic fan spaces, you have a very the culture is very US centric, if that makes sense. A lot of people are so focused on what happened in the United States that they forget that Sega has existed worldwide since the beginning. Like, they've had stuff obviously in Japan, but also stuff in Europe, stuff in South America, and stuff in the United States, right? And so people forget that part. They just think it's just United States all the time, always. And so Brazil was always a very, very good talking point in that server for the longest time, because, I mean, hey, did you guys know the Master System can still be bought in Brazil? Because Brazil is just chill like that. And that was literally how most of the conversations went. That, or we'd be praising Wario Land 4 for being one of the greatest games of all time, because it is. It's Wario Land 4. You can't beat it. It's really good. Oh, come on. These drop inputs are so annoying. But it's fine. I don't need perfect inputs. I just need rings. Here, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna change this now. All right, pick a number between 1 and 16. I saw Master System right here, as you should. As you should. Master System is a great console. We need a new channel that isn't channel 4. You're actually playing a Sonic racing game that's not Sonic R? I do really enjoy a lot of the Sonic racing games. Obviously, Sonic R is the best one, but we are mixing up a little bit. 12? I got you. Yeah, you got 12 and 14. 1 and 16, unfortunately, Harmony. Okay, we got 12 and 14. So here, we'll do lucky number 13 for our channel. We'll go right in the middle. Split the difference. I'll disappoint both of you, rather than just pleasing one of you. Alright, so we'll keep note. Next time my controller disconnects, we'll switch over to 10, and then we'll go over to 5. Martin's talking about China, Canada, the UK, Brazil, and Japan. Folks will know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the Olympics, of course. But yeah, basically, when you have a lot of people that truly only believe that everything that happened in the United States, Sonic-wise, is the entire history of Sega, it's very funny to see people like that in real life who genuinely believe that, and it was always funny to make fun of them. The problem is, people thought that we were being legit, and then, next thing you know, the whole server got overrun with people that actually were legit, and I dipped. Alrighty, so let's get back to this. Hopefully this new channel will work out a little bit better. Not gonna take that. Alright, seems to be working okay so far. Come on! Ugh! I punched my ticket too early. No, I missed it! I dropped my flight for a jump that I still missed. Incredible. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I don't mess this up this time. There we go. So one of the cool parts about Zero Gravity is that you can literally just keep diving, even if you don't need to. Like, you just keep your dive going even longer, which is really nice. Which allows us to take a lot of really cool shortcuts, too. Alright, so let's try this again, and let's not screw it up this time. Alright. Don't miss. Don't miss. Yeah, we got it. Alright. Now just finish the stage without losing. Come on, Jet, get out of my way. Get out of my way, Jet. Alright, keep going, keep going, keep going, and drop. Perfect. Alright.
You'll never be a match for me.
The stages and soundtracks in the game are just on point, I swear. They really are. Like, I don't know why people give this game so much flack. It's like, did we really just let people make up whatever they wanted about this game? Because as soon as you actually play it, as soon as you actually play the game, it is really not that bad of a game. At all. Not even close. Like, I genuinely have been enjoying this one more than I've enjoyed the first one. And the first one I've already 100%ed probably about 3 or 4 times. But this, I don't know, just making the video I did on this is just like changed everything about how I felt about this game. Like, my biggest complaints to this game are all because I'm using a Wavebird on a Wii, which, you know, if you know your Nintendo, the Wavebird was already bad enough on the GameCube, but using it on the Wii, it's even worse for some reason. Plus the angle of how the Wii is situated up there, pointing upward, when the, you know, obviously the signal is going to be sent out this way. It's not as receptive. So, you know. But that's just the Wavebird. Everything else, I'm loving about it. I also really, really like the gear part system. It adds so much more depth to it than it did in the first game where, you know, you get 60 rings, you're good to go. But now you actually have a lot of strategy and stuff behind it. You have to decide when you want to unlock stuff, what you want to unlock. You also need more than just 60 rings to get your, you know, the best vehicle you can. And right now, I'm just trying to get as many rings as I can just for fun. Because, you know, we gotta unlock the expensive gear. Actually, you know, we'll go the slow way this time. I don't want to get too far ahead because the rubber banding in this game does get kind of intense. But like the movement in this game is also a lot of fun. Like as you just saw me, I jumped and then used my gravity control. That's what allowed me to kind of clip that corner a little bit. I used a dive to kind of take a power shortcut, even though I'm not a power type character. And you can cut your jumps early by using a gravity dive or a gravity control, and then fly in through the shortcuts. Like, this is just a really, really cool game. Let's see. Okay, I got time. We're good. So close. 2 rings short. 2 rings short of 250. Hey, KBX, welcome. Played a lot of Sonic R and Sonic Fighters 2 on the Gems collection. Oh yeah, no, I did too. See my my lovely Gems collection we got growing here. I actually have another one I just got. My brother got me a gift for Christmas, the Vector Man collection, because you can of course play Vector Man in this collection, which is very nice. But yeah, I've got several Gems collections here, and I'm hoping to get a Japanese Gems collection. I have a PAL Gems collection on PS2. I need to get a Japanese one still. And I think I want to also get a Japanese GameCube one, too. I haven't played any new Sonic games on the Generations Mania. Yeah, and that's kind of like, if you're not too into a lot of the newer stuff, you may as well not. Like, the best part about having video games is that you don't have to play the newest thing. Like, Crossworlds is great, I guess, if you like kart racers. It is the most kart racery of kart racer games, and it does what it does really well. I just am not a fan of what it does. I am not really too into very item-heavy racers. I'm not really into having these massive, like, you know, what is it, like 16 racers it feels like? I know Mario Kart World is like 24 or something crazy like that. I don't need all those items flying at me all the time. I want games that are a little more, you know, less item heavy. Like, for example, these are rings, you get gravity points, you get things that hinder you, but it's not like Silver is going to get a blue shell and knock me out. It's not as if I'm going to get nothing but, you know, fake item boxes and it's going to mess me up. And yeah, exactly, the gear are going to feel a lot heavier in Zero Gravity, which is ironic because the game's called Zero Gravity, right? And so when you run out of gravity points, you're going to feel even heavier now because you're so used to just flying around. Why you got so many gems collections? So it started years ago when I was like, you know what? I like Sonic R. I'm going to buy a second copy just for fun. And I did. I bought a second gems collection just for fun. And then you know, I bought another one because basically my brother was moving out of the house, I was moving out of the house, and I wanted to make sure that whenever I visited, there would be the possibility to play Sonic R. So I had extras so that I can give them to like my family, so that whenever I visit them, I didn't have to bring my whole setup. I could just play on their consoles that they already had. And so we were set, gems collection wherever I went. But then I thought it'd be funny to get more, and then more, and then more. And so what I've been doing, I've been going to different Sonic conventions. Let's see if I can find one over here. Here we go. I've been getting signatures on them. I've got Mr. Lag, I got Salty TGN. I have another one over here, which a whole bunch of other names on it. Where are you? Here we go. I got this one with like a Melody No Surname. I got Supersonic Mikey on that one. And then I have TJ Davis, who signed the actual disc, which is pretty cool. See, I have a Love TJ. And then, you know, when I go to these Sonic conventions, I like to bring a Gems collection along to have people sign it. So it helps to have a few extras that I always have more to sign. Save some for the rest of us. Unfortunately, I cannot. And if I find another one, I will probably buy it. Yeah, the cover art is really good. I love the Gems Collection cover art. And yeah, the feeling from Control and Zero Gravity is really good. Like, you have to be doing something that you shouldn't be for the game to start feeling kind of bad. Like, for example, in Gigan Device, there is a really cool shortcut you can pull off if you know what you're doing, where if you do a gravity dive and you go really high up in the air, you can actually go over some crystals and cut out a lot of the stage, which is so cool. But while you do that, you lose a lot of your left and right mobility because the game recognizes that you're not supposed to be there. And so its idea of punishing you for going where you're not supposed to be, it kind of limits your control a little bit. So you end up having a lot stiffer of turning. You can't go as many places. But if you aim it correctly and you just give yourself a free shot, you now are going up and you're just falling and falling and you're going that way. And if you aim just right, you're good. It's the same thing that I did with Amy in Aquatic Capital. That's another area that you're not supposed to go. But if you can aim your gravity dive, you can just make that shortcut, which is really nice. Oh yeah, the Fighter Sport was going to be a standalone. Oh yeah, no, me and Melody go way back, even before she started doing YouTube. We've been friends for a long time. Hey, well, when we ever meet up, we can. Like, if you guys want to come up for the unofficial Hard Pretzel meetup on my birthday on Sunday, I'm going to a place up in Hagerstown, Maryland. It's north of me by quite a ways, so I'm going to be driving a lot. But if you can get to Hagerstown, by all means, hit me up on Discord. I can get the address and everything. We'll hang out. There's a really cool bookstore I like to go to. There's a game store where I get a lot of my retro stuff from. Well, whenever I can get up there. And then we're going to go into an all-you-can-eat made-to-order sushi place that does sushi and hibachi stuff if you're not really good on sushi. But it's going to be on Sunday. If you fly in for this, Urga, if you're flying in for this, I will pick you up. BWI will be the closest airport, but you could also get a cheap flight if you go into like Dulles or DCA. I'm definitely gonna attend the birthday hangout. Guys, you don't have to fly out for sushi, I promise. But, you know, if you guys want to make this a more regular thing, maybe we could do something next year too. We actually do like invite the whole community out and we'll do a proper meet and greet. I am gonna go to as many Sonic Expos as I can. if you want to keep up to date on that, obviously there's the Discord server where you can find out. You guys actually go? I doubt it. Even the people that I've personally invited in real life, I don't think they're gonna make it. I still have something to send you. Neo, you don't have to. I mean, I always appreciate your gifts. You know, as you can tell, I have it literally on my wall right now. How you doing, Crozy? I'm a few thousand miles away, unfortunately, but who knows? Cries and tickets. Yes. Next time. We'll get a meetup, and you guys will sign my gems collection eventually. We'll find a way. But I mean, hey, for all of you in Brazil right now, if you want to hook me up with one of those Tectoy Master Systems and Sonic Blast on the Master System, by all means, you know where to send it to. There you go. We've now done the Hero story and the Babylon story. Let's see. I guess we can screw around with Time Attack a little bit. You know, one thing I do want to practice real quick. Here, I think Mikey's gone, so I think we're safe to do this. So we're gonna pick Sonic the Hedgehog and pick the Hyperdrive gear. So this combination is called the Sonic Hyperdrive. The Sonic Hyperdrive. This combination, the Sonic Hyperdrive, which has something to do with Supersonic Mikey in the chat. I don't know what's going on. Pretzel, are the Xbox 3D Sonic games good compared to the GameCube? Do you know? Personally, I prefer the GameCube just because I grew up with the GameCube. Yeah, oh no, Mikey's back. I pulled out the Hyperdrive. We're gonna mess around with it a little bit. So if you notice up at the top left, we have 3 gear parts. The first one is grinding. Oh, I just dropped inputs again. So I obviously can't grind until I get the rings for it, which is a bit rough. There you go, we got a gear change here. Now, the thing about the Hyperdrive, the reason why it's really cool in this game is that it gives you a really, really fast dive. The flavor text basically says that they've disabled the safety limiters on it, which I have no idea what that means lore-wise, but it's pretty neat to see. So as you can tell, I'm going a lot faster, but I'm also using a lot more of my gravity points. And now I'm literally out of gravity points, just like that. Alright, so the thing is the Hyperdrive, I can only get up to 100 rings, then we're good to go. So it's not really a good ring farming gear, but it does work as a really neat, you know, fun gear. That's what a lot of this game is about. Like, you just gotta sit here and give yourself your own challenges here. You gotta give yourself your own little, you know, what am I gonna play with today? I think if I stall just a little bit. There we go. Oh, there's no 100 ring box here. It's Time Attack. Duh. I totally spaced. I wasn't actually playing the race. Alright, well, let's finish this up then. Ah, no, no, Wavebird, what are you doing? All right, so I think we're going to channel 10 now, right? Channel 10? Was that the gimmick? All right, so we're gonna switch over to channel 10. Oh. I think my headset just died again. Alright, so here we go. I can't hear anything, but you guys, I think you can still hear me, right? Did you know there was going to be a third and final part in Archie Sonic before being canceled? I mean, there's a lot of planned things with comic books. I try not to dwell on it too much. Metal Sonic Hyperdrive is a good fan game, though, I will say. Wow, 12 years on a fan project. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I mean, it is a gravity guzzler, but that's the point. You are giving yourself the limitation. You're giving yourself the challenge. Okay, you can hear me, but I can't... Okay, but I can't hear you guys. Okay. So, let's see what we got going on here again. I think it's just Windows being Windows. Actually, let's see if my other camera decides to start working again. No, it's still dead. Oh, I can't even put my other camera back. What happened here? There it is. Okay. Cool. So let me see if I can fix the camera since we're dead now anyway. Let's Yes, I got sticky keyed. Alright, here, let me unplug and replug this camera. Let me do this. Oh wait, I have to hit the button on the camera too. Alright. And... Alright, so we got the other camera back. So what Sticky Keys is, it's an accessibility feature that's been baked into Windows. I want to say it was added in XP, but it might have been in 98. But the idea is if you press Shift like 5 times, you can activate Sticky Keys. And so what it does, instead of having to hold Shift to now enter in a capital letter or use a special symbol, you now just press it once, and it's sticky now. So it stays held down, even though the key is sprung back up. This way, for example, say you only have one finger on your hand and you're trying to type a message and you want to capitalize a letter, you can now do that. That being said, the idea to have pressing the Shift key 5 times to activate it is very, very ridiculous and very ill thought, especially when even back then, gaming on PC was a very common occurrence. So, somebody wasn't thinking in the writing room. And so they decided to do that. Yeah, kind of, except caps lock does not include things like, say, the exclamation mark, the @ sign, the pound sign, the dollar sign. Caps lock isn't a shift button. All that does is keep capital letters running. So, if you wanted to, say, put an exclamation mark, you would have to hold down the shift button and then press the 1 key. That's what Sticky Keys was for. It's an accessibility feature that's just kind of placed in an unfortunate enable option. Sticky Fingers JoJo reference. Hey, Marta, welcome. So right now my headset just died, so I can't hear anything. But as long as you guys can still hear me while I sit here and diagnose this, I think we're okay. All right, so let's see if I can try this again. Yeah, because it just decided to drop. I might just have to get a new Bluetooth driver. Me showing up as a JoJo reference is made? It's Destiny. Of course it is. It is definitely Destiny. Alright, so what we're going to do, I'm going to turn off my headset and turn it back on again, because that's going to be, that's how you make these things work, right? But, welcome on in, Marta. So, welcome to the stream. We actually have, this is kind of a special stream, because at the end of it, I'm going to be actually showing off my video. Like, I'm not going to be putting it on the stream, but I am going to make it go public and everybody can go watch it on, you know, on their own time. But what makes this stream a little bit special, here, let me actually get this out of the way. I'm actually showing off a bit of my new office now. Remember your famous two Martas camera? I have a second camera now too, except it disconnects after like 45 minutes. And so I have to figure out what's going on with that. But I have a lot more space in here, so that means I can also hula hoop on stream again, which, you know, for no particular reason, I'm getting things set up for February for something that's happening that month. I don't know what, but we have room, we have the technology. I've also went and got myself a pair of wireless headsets. I got myself a wireless lav mic. So if I were to say be away from my desk, I could still be heard, which is pretty neat. So, because my desk is all the way over here. My desk is over here. My TV is over here. This is what's playing the game. So I have a lot of visuals to deal with. Exactly. The only thing missing in the room is an authentic Tectoy Master System, which I'd love to get one day. Like, hey, Urgot, if you want to find me on Discord, join the server, DM me. We can work something out. I can use some like PayPal money transfers if you like. We can arrange some shipping. Yes, the goods are definitely baked. But I still have to go through and reorganize this mess. All of my consoles are just kind of strewn about on here. I got a new power strip that I'm going to use. You can't really see it on camera, but it's this guy right here. I'm currently using that big gray one. And yeah, definitely, Egg Robo Gaming, you as well. Something I am specifically looking for is Sonic Blast on the Master System, because, there you go. Let me just grab this awkwardly from my shelf, and let's drop things on my toes. Like, I'm pretty sure I am the biggest Sonic Blast glazer out there. I have the plug and play, I have the Game Gear one, I have Origins Plus on a number of different consoles to make sure I can play it. I have it in Sonic Adventure. I have Sonic Blast where I can. And so, the last place I have it is Sonic Blast Master System, which is a very unfortunate version of the game, which is why I want it so badly. Ugh. Exactly, like, that's the problem. Like, if customs wasn't such a pain, I would just go get one myself. Yeah, my battery's still at 80%. It keeps trying to connect to the PC, but then it keeps dying. So I think I have to just uninstall the device again. I think I just have to get a new Bluetooth driver, but I'll deal with that later. That is a future Pretzel problem, not a me Pretzel problem. So let's resync it. All right, ready to connect. All right, should be ready to connect. I don't know why it's taken so long to show up here. Oh, I see. Looks like my my whole PC has just decided to fry. Thanks, Windows. I knew I could always count on you. Yeah, it can't even remove the headset. All right. So, plan B. I'll figure that out on another stream. So, what I'll do for now, though, is I'll set these guys over here on the shelf. Put all reliables back on. And you know what? Actually, I'll turn off Bluetooth altogether. Maybe that's going to be... That actually might help with our disconnect issue, too. And then let me switch my audio settings back over. Yeah, no, I do love a good cabled headset. All right, so I can hear that now. My desktop audio is still going to be a little messed up. But that's fine. All right. Oh, controller's disconnected. All right. And see, this is why I like the wireless headset, because I could get up and do this, but now I got to, like, you know, I got to take this back off so I can get over here, plug that in. All right, so we are now on channel 10. Wow, and now my, yeah, I don't know what Windows is doing. Well, I'm playing on hardware, so unfortunately I don't have access to a keyboard. But luckily we are on the last lap here. Yes, we're now back to our regularly scheduled zero gravity. Ah, no. Ow. Ran out of gravity at the last second.
Sweet.
I'm glad this mic has kept up, though. I'm actually pretty surprised how good this one's running. Like, those, the headset I have, that's like a, what, $150, $200 headset that just, like, is disconnecting regularly. Whereas this one, it's just running. No problems. But I'll deal with the headset later. Let's see, any other gear you guys want to check out? Or you want to figure out how you actually get rings in this game? Yeah, go ahead. Characters, boards, what do you want to see? Like, we have plenty of stream left. I've only been live for like an hour and a half. There is no crossover for either generic robots. So we have two of them. We have HD and we have GP. Can you pick silver? Yeah, I can do silver. Play the robots or no balls? Well, unfortunately, we got two silver, two robots. So we'll do both then. We'll do both. We'll start with silver, and then we'll go back, and then we'll do the robots. Any preferences on the gear? Silver's pretty fun to use the Advantage S on. The GP accumulator is really good. It allows you to get an air ride upgrade. The Crazy's a lot of fun. There's some really interesting mechanics with it, which is pretty cool. Hang On is best in slot. Okay, we can get that. We can do Hang On. Crazy Taxi. Hey, it's Charmy B. Hi, Charmy B. All right. Now, I would do Hang On, but because we have the Charmy B is here. Wait, which stage did I even pick? Well, we'll figure it out. I hope it's a good stage. I don't remember which one I chose. Oh, 80s Boulevard. This is a fun one. So I can show you a cool trick with the Crazy Taxi since we are using it. So in this game, when you run out of gravity points, that doesn't mean that you, you know, normally, if you're out of gravity points, you're still on your board. Here, because this gear runs on rings, if you run out of rings, now you're off your board. Which, in this game, there's these special shortcuts that you have to be running to use, and this is one of the few gear that you can actually run at will, instead of waiting for a limited, very rare attack item. But if you look, my ring count is what's determining my GP here, which is pretty neat. So basically, the more rings I have, the better I can do. But as you can tell, I blew through a lot of rings doing that. So something you can do there we go. Now I'm off my board. I can just straight up walk into here now. And now inside these shortcuts, there's usually a lot of rings. Like that would have been 30 rings if I didn't mess that up. Didn't do that right either. Yeah, it's a really cool board. Yep, except there's shortcuts you can take in this game that are made for that mechanic. Whereas in the OG Riders, you couldn't really do a whole lot with it while you were running. Now the one I usually want to get, I don't want to get Ring Cap. I usually want to wait until I can get the next one. Because Magnet Barrier makes a huge difference when you're riding this gear. Oh, that was a terrible jump. That was a terrible jump. There we go. But now that I have the magnet barrier, I can grab all the rings I need. Now, of course, the downside is that this gear isn't really that good. Like, it's not like it's especially good to be riding it or anything. But it does work because you can do these weird little tricks. Yeah, I did. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. And then one of the things I really do like about this game is that the typing isn't as finite as a lot of people, as it was in the first game. Because in the first game, basically, you couldn't do these shortcuts even if you wanted to, if you weren't the right type. Whereas this one, the gravity powers give you a lot of leeway for them, which is really neat. Oh, that was a terrible jump. I'm not gonna make it. Go, 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 go. All right, cool. But yeah, the crazy's a lot of fun to use. So let's see, then you guys wanted to see the robots, right? You also wanted to see Hang On. So let's see, what would be a good Hang On stage? If anyone asks, I picked the right robot. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do Megalo Station. You said the right robot? Oh yeah, no, there's so much to learn in this game. So much to learn. I'm still learning new stuff every time I play it. I am not to be trifled with, my coleslaw boy. So here's the robot. And if this is the one I'm thinking of... Ah, didn't do that right. Wow, I'm just not doing that right at all. So, this guy is the only, like, wheels are the only vehicles that can actually drift in this game. There is the gravity control, but that's not a drift. It's gravity control. Very important distinction. But if I can do this right, I'll see if I can show off a drift. There's not a lot of good places to use it on this stage. There we go. I got one. So it doesn't quite work the same as it does in the OG Riders, but it's a neat little trick to use when you can. The only problem with this is that wheels are very, very heavy, and so you don't actually have access to a lot of the same gravity shortcuts you normally take. So you have to get a little more creative with how you get areas. Ah, no. Come on, go forward. Go, go, go. So one of the things that's also really neat about this game is that you can't just... If you mess up, you can't just recover yourself very easily. Like, when you mess up, you mess up. There's no boost button. You can't get back up to full speed in an instant. You have to build up your speed. You have to earn your speed. Which is something that the original Riders did in its own way. This way, it's just a little bit different. Speed in Sonic Riders was more about maintaining your speed, because you can get to it pretty easily. You just boost. This one is mostly about building up your speed in the first place. And so you have a lot of different mechanics here to build that up and to keep that speed going. Is that a sideways Beyblade? A Bay wheel even? Just about. The Westopolis of Sonic Riders. Now can we grind for rings? Well, I thought somebody wanted to see Hang On first. Somebody wanted to see the Hang On board. Let's see. Any stage preferences here? Oh, I guess we do 90s. We haven't done this one yet. Alright, so we have a character pick here. How are we feeling? We can pick anybody but Knuckles, because when we start grinding for rings, that's all we're gonna pick. Knuckles and Tails are going to be our ring grinders. Who are you going to put on for riding Hang On? Billy? Okay. No. I was unfortunately replaced with Amigo. Like, I do like Amigo, but... what are you getting rings for? So we are gonna buy up everything in the shop. We're gonna try and buy everything in the shop. I'm about halfway done with the boards I purchased, because for those that are uninformed of what's going on, I have a YouTube video on Zero Gravity that is completed, it's been captioned, it's been uploaded, it is ready to go public, and I'm gonna make it public as soon as I end the stream, so I can just drop it and then disappear. But over the course of making this video, I started from a clean save file, and then I built up to everything I needed. So I would get what I needed, film what I needed, and then keep going in the game. So there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff left, because this game is it just keeps giving. Is the HD route for the flying wheel? Yes, HD is flying. Can you use like a first drive? I mean, you can change the races to 1 lap so you get 100 ring caps over and over again. Yeah, you can, but there's a better way to farm rings in this game, which I'll show you as soon as we get through this. Just want to show off the hang on gear. Oh, you know what? Actually, I forgot. It's a power type gear, so let me just I'll take the power type shortcut, because you don't get to take this one very often. Because people don't really use power type gear very often. But it's pretty neat. It's also really cool that every single character has a punching animation, which wasn't the case in the OG Riders. In Riders, you're just riding a drill. Go. Actually not gonna take that route this time. Yeah, the sound effects are really neat. Oh, here you go. I got the gear change. You guys ready for this? They put them both in the same gear. They put them both in the same gear. It's so cool. So you literally have to gear change to hear the super hang-on music instead. This is one of the stages that power typing really does do quite a bit. Those helicopters can be the bane of my existence sometimes when I'm doing some more complicated runs. But being a power type gear just lets you just go right through it. Oh no, I didn't mean to hit retry. Alright, so here we go. So here is the actual grind. Let's see what we're starting off with. Those are the ways that people have recommended to get rings in the past. People who don't know the game very well will say play the Grand Prix, because you win the Grand Prix, you get 500 rings, plus all the rings you collected throughout the Grand Prix. Other people say use time attack because they're short. I believe you can even go into free race and do singles. Let me double check. Yeah, I did. It looks pretty cool. Yeah. 1. Turn off hints, regular GP. There we go. So we could do this too. About time my caps lock is stuck. Alright, so let's see. We'll do wave. We haven't done her yet. And then, we'll do wave and wanted. We'll do a quick, single lap, 100 rings. Luckily, there are gear parts in this one, so you can actually extend your ring cap, which is what I'm doing here. But the best way to do this is actually go to the main story mode, and there's missions you unlock. Plus, one of the really devious parts about this game is that the computer players, if you notice, they all have gear that I've bought from the shop. So the more gear you buy, the better gear they can ride. And the AI really cheats in this game. Oh, I'm only doing one lap. I have to do this the right way. Hang on. Ah. There we go. Let's see, is this gonna work? Oh, okay. Eggman saved me. Alright, and... let's see, I don't think it's gonna be worth it. I'm not gonna make it more. I'm not gonna make enough rings, but we'll try it anyway. Yeah, I don't think it was really worth it to do that. In a single lap, you can't really get enough rings. But you do have the option. Let's see, I can slightly cover it. So I got a little more than 100. I'm not gonna get the second gear part, though. Yeah, sometimes the AI opponents cheat, especially when you're racing, I think it's SCR-GP. For some reason, they always end up getting super far ahead. The rubber banding is also kind of crazy. Yeah, it's not great, not terrible, but it's an option. It's just not the best option. There's a lot of stuff you can do that did work in the first game, but it's not going to work the same here. It's definitely going to come down to your gear parts, and that's the way you get a lot of stuff. But like I said, the best way to get rings in this game isn't going to be doing any of that. This is why I mentioned, I hope you really like that Gigan Rocks song. Because once you beat the game, you'll unlock mission mode. Where basically every single stage here, you get these missions you can do. These missions are basically an extended tutorial of the game. Like, if you think of the story as like level 1, the rest of these is the rest of the game. Each of them have a specific task they want you to do. Either it's just like a time attack, get 15 trick points, whatever. It teaches you the ins and outs of the game. Now, one of the missions in each stage is a ring mission, where the idea is you have to reach the goal with 100 rings, which, just like in the multiplayer mode, or the free race mode, you get one lap to get as many rings as possible. So instead of getting, say, 100 rings in the free race mode, you can usually get around 150, 200 rings in the mission mode per lap. So you can easily double that up. But then you also have certain maps here that have way more rings than others. The ones that I found that do the most are going to be the Gigan Rocks and Astral Babylon. I think I just heard my camera disconnect again. Yep, there it goes. So I gotta figure out what's going on with that. Oh, I heard something click again. Did it come back? Like, is it just because I have a bad cable? No, the camera's dead. Camera's actually dead. So something else disconnected, but I don't know what. But we just did Nightside Rush, right? We got 124 rings. So we'll do the same mission over here. And now, how the ranking of each mission completion works is that 120 rings is the passing grade, but you're going to want to have a lot more so that way you can, you know, get the higher ranks. Extreme rank is the best rank you can get on all the missions, and obviously clearing all the missions and then clearing them all again at the best rank gets you better gear, or at least different. I think they're pretty gimmicky and they're a lot of fun. Pretty good. We're just doing the Hero Grand Prix and then the Babylon Grand Prix, and now we're just doing a ring mission, not the ring mission. Just a ring mission. And because I didn't get my GP, I lost a little bit of lift there. I don't have any room to like do any gravity tricks. That's what I get for watching on my OBS preview window instead of actually looking at the screen. This way I can actually look at chat too. Hold on, which is the ring mission? They all seem the same to me. Oh no, no, not at all. Accelerate, if you don't know, you might be a bit disappointed. Here, actually, I'm gonna go back a bit. Let's see if I can, come on. I had to get a little gravity points to make it. But yeah, in just a single lap, we've now got 150 rings, which is a lot nicer than doing the free race. I hope I'm gonna make it. But yeah, so that one puts me at about 230 rings, which is going to be a little bit quicker than doing the free race over and over again, especially when the free race isn't guaranteed. What if the other player gets the 100 ring box first? What if the computer players take it? Or what if you suck in the last lap and fall off a cliff, right? Like, you'll lose your rings. So, what works better in this game is doing the ring missions. And as you can tell where it said restart, quit, or cancel, you could actually hit restart and just do it again. And it's the fastest way to get the rings. But not all stages are created equally here. Some of them give you a lot more rings than others. One that I like to play, which isn't the most reliable mission, is, where is it? Oh wait, I'm in the wrong, there we go, I'm gonna go to the hero story. This is one that I like to practice on because in Astral Babylon, you also get to practice your X rank tricks very easily. So to get into like the habit of remembering to change your direction each time, not really max out as much as just try to get a lot. But basically, in order to get the best rings here, you need to do a lot of X ranks and you have a lot of jumps back to back. And so, obviously, I messed up my timing there, but it gives you a chance to practice your timing and not play on an OBS preview window. So I'm just gonna turn around and just hopefully do this a little bit better. It also gives you a chance to remember to, you know, rotate your controller with every jump you take. Oh, messed that one up terrible. Wow, didn't even get close there. Wow, hang on, I'm screwing up. There we go, that's better. Got the rhythm back. Well, okay, never mind, I spoke too soon. The rhythm is still dead. But yeah, that's the one I like to play a lot because I need a lot of help with the trick system. I'm terrible at doing the tricks. So I play that one a lot more. But the absolute best stage for this, the one that you can do pretty brainlessly and get a lot of rings on, it's going to be Gigan Rocks Mission 2. This is what I told you we'd be doing for pretty much the rest of the stream. So, but yes, they uncap your ring limits for these missions. So as long as you collect the rings and you finish the stage, you get to keep them. So, right now we're at like around 6,000 rings, I think. Plus whatever ones we just got. This one is really simple. As you can tell, there's a lot of rings here. And there's a lot of accelerator pads that just boost you forward, so you don't have to worry about it. Get a chance to practice your turns a little bit. I flubbed that one, but it's fine. But this one's a lot easier to get a lot of rings on than all the other stages. And it's pretty quick. It's a very short stage. It was also one of the easiest expert ranks out of all of them. So this is a pretty sloppy ring collection run, but hopefully you'll see what I mean. Like, I already have 300 rings. Like, 300 in about a minute, right? And here's the cool part. You can just hit restart. You don't need to go back to the menu. You don't need to reload anything. You can just do that. Hit restart and go again. So when I needed to get a lot of rings for certain vehicles in the game, when I was making the video, I just did this. So I have about probably 2 or 3 hours of footage of me just playing this mission over and over again. It does give you a chance to practice some other really cool mechanics, like if you notice, I've been deliberately bonking into the walls a little bit on certain tight turns. It gives you a little bit better control, as well as locking your speed in place a little bit, which lets you carry forward a little bit. So you don't have to worry about slowing down as much. The Gravity Hot Pocket. Yes, the Gravity Hot Pocket. Let's see if I can do one right here. Because when you bonk off a wall, your speed kind of gets locked in place, so you get to hold that speed. Can you have that much fun playing offline Crossworlds? If you like kart racers, sure. Yeah, this game is a very practice-heavy game, where if you're the type just kind of wants to throw on a game and just forget about it, or come back to a game without staying hot, it's just one of those things where this game is not going to be for you at all. Like, I was coming back to this game after years of not playing it, and it was like I was relearning how to play the game from the beginning again. And now if I'm playing through the OBS preview window, I'm obviously off by a little bit, so my timing is rough, but... Oh, is it almost bedtime? Well, the stream is just about over. I am about ready to close it out for a bit. Because when I do close the stream, I am going to drop the new video. So, I'm going to basically end the stream and then put the new video out there, and then I'm toast. Because that's when the comments start. I figured I'd give it maybe another 30 minutes or so. Exactly, you're gonna forget a lot of stuff in the game if you come back to it. But as you can tell, even with a very sloppy Gigan Rocks, where I'm not even really paying attention, I'm just chatting away, I can still get 230 rings, easy. And that's even with me missing as many as I did. I mean, I would just give you the link now, but unfortunately if I give you the link now before it's ever been listed, for some reason, not only the views don't count, but also your comments sometimes get deleted. And I know you're gonna leave a comment too, so I don't want that to happen. Yeah, this mission is really good. Like, it's a very kind of brain off, just get rings mission. Like, you don't really have to think about it a lot, you just kind of do it. Sleep depriving his poor fan. Of course. I mean, what kind of content creator would I be if I didn't abuse my audience, you know? Don't forget to like and subscribe and send me all of your worldly possessions. sell your car to buy whatever YouTube calls their super chats. I'll be fine. But yeah, so this is the easiest way to get rings. This is what we'll probably do until the end of the stream. Because that way we'll see how many rings we have, and then we'll use those rings to buy as many gear as we can. I still think we're gonna have enough. We're gonna probably have enough to get the 9,999 gear, but I don't think we're gonna have enough to get much else. Because as I mentioned at the start of the stream, the shop in this game is 3 times as expensive as it is in Riders. The most expensive gear in OG Riders was only 5,000 rings. This one is 1 ring shy of 10,000. And yes, rings carry over when you restart, but only if you restart after you finish the stage. If I were to restart right now, I would not get to keep my 245 rings. But if I were to finish the stage and immediately restart, then I can. So for example, you know, if I want to actually go a little bit faster, maybe not worry about as many rings, just do a little gravity rocket there. I guess I could restart another gravity dive if I wanted to. Basically, if I get these 286, just like that, and I just got those rings. You don't actually have to wait that long. With how many rings this mission has, and with how it's, how all the rings are really lined up, it makes it really, really good to not only practice your more precise movement, but also to just get the rings. It just unfortunately doesn't have a lot of ramps that I like to practice for, because again, the X ranks are what I struggle with the most. Oh, missed that ring, or missed that turn. I did dive after rocking just to get right back into the action. Yeah. I'm too much of a coward to do that. Let's see if I can get another pile of rings, a quick little rocket. To this day, I do not know how to get the perfect jumps on the zero gravity ramps. Well, you're in luck, Urgot, because I have an entire section of my video dedicated to just that. But the simplest form of it is that unlike the first game, it's not determined by how many tricks you do in the air because you only do 1 trick. So how this works, you have to have speed, timing, and you have to avoid repeating. So if you hold a direction before going off a jump, that's the type of trick you're gonna do. So you have, say, a left trick, an up trick, a right trick, or a down trick. The up trick is the same thing as the neutral trick, by the way. So if you just don't press any button and just press A, that counts as an up trick. But what you can do from there is once you have, you know, your tricks going, you can't repeat them. So for example, you do a left trick at the start of the race, you have to make sure now you do an up trick, or a right trick, or a down trick, because if you do a left trick again within the last 3 tricks, it's no longer a perfect trick system. People think it's just timing your A. It's not. You're not just timing the button. And X ranks do make a pretty big difference. The double S rank, I think, only gives you 35% of your gravity gauge back, whereas an X rank will give you 50%, which 50% will fill up your meter. Luckily, this stage isn't too dependent on X ranks or the rings. It's just dependent on your movement. Oh yeah, exactly. High GP is a great board too. Or like, you know, a gear that has GP increasing options. So when you have like a GP tank or something, it's really useful to just kind of get these super huge gravity dives. Oh yeah, the mode. I'm thinking of the, what is it? The GP accumulator or the other one. Because that's the one that cuts a lot of your gravity points down, right? So everything is basically the hyperdrive? Or is it the other way around, where it gives you a lot of GP? So you gain and lose. Okay. Yeah, so basically like expert mode. Like real risk reward. Let's see, we'll probably go until about 7 o'clock. That'd be about a 2.5-hour stream. And then we'll publish the video. I will disappear. And then any commentary you guys have on the video, I will not see, because I will be getting food. But if you guys are gonna leave comments, very much appreciated. If you want, leave a timestamp of like your favorite gag in the video. I want to know which ones you like so I can put them back in more. There is also, for those who have been watching my videos for a while and you recognize that that little stuffed dog, I brought the dog back for this video too. Gonna get milk for another 6 months, exactly. So you guys better remember this video. Yeah, exactly, because timestamps, when you'll click on them, it for some reason YouTube counts as a separate view sometimes, which is very funny. Hey, I don't know either, but I'm here for it. Oh yeah, the birthday stream's coming in on Saturday. So Saturday's gonna be the birthday stream. Because my birthday's gonna be on Sunday, but we have a lot of January birthdays, so. I'll probably put some more news in the Discord server. Something just reconnected on my computer and I'm not sure what. I'm scared to look. Yeah, let's check. I don't know what I just did. Something reconnected and I can't turn back on my camera. Oh, you guys can hear the USB device reconnect sound? No, I have a separate camera now. I have a second camera that just doesn't hold very well. I can quickly go fix it if you want to see it real quick. My secondary camera is the one that died. But yeah, here, I'll show you. Let's see. Well, if my hotkeys would work. Alright, so let's do this. There, see? I have a secondary camera here. The only problem is that my wireless headset is also disconnecting every time. So I have a secondary view, which is pretty neat. And yeah, exactly. There is going to be a Windows pop-up that's causing all this. Like, Windows is just Windows, and it's Windowsing around. But yeah, this is why I have a secondary camera. I currently actually have my camera wired from, here it is. This is the cable right here. Whoops. Bunked my camera. Let me move that back down. There we go. And it connects into my computer over here, which runs its monitors and stuff over here. It's a thing. Those Hot Wheels are epic? Yes. So, for context, here, let me take one down for you. As a kid, one of my first Hot Wheels was Twin Mill. Here, actually, I think it was this one. It was actually I think it was this guy here, this kind of greenish, goldish one. And so, now that I'm an adult with adult money, I figured, why not just get the entire Twin Mill collection? Specifically, the anniversary 1993 reprints, which come with this little pin badge, and you know, it says vintage collection. They're not actually worth a whole lot. I mean, they were like $10 or something. But I have a lot of them. I've been getting every color. So I've got an orange one. I've got this really cool green one. Here, let me. I really love this shade of green. This is like a really like dark teal, which is really, really nice. It is so good. And then of course I've got a pink one. I've got a black one. I've got a, you know, a blue one. I've got that yellow one, I got the red one, and then here's another one I really, really like. So here, I'll pull them back up side by side. This one is a dark teal. This one is the light teal. I have the Perry the Platypus Twin Mill, which I've actually never seen anywhere else. Like, I've been looking on eBay for others. This one just happened to be listed one day, and then I got it. Because, of course, I was looking for Twin Mills. And then, another interesting one that I'm not sure if is legit or just color fading, but there is the greenish gold, and then like a gold. As you can tell, this one's like more yellowy. This one is a little more green, but very slight difference, which makes me think it might just be over time, colors have faded. Yes, Perry the Hot Wheel. Yellow and pink are my two favorite colors. Hey, you know, I like yellow too. I mean, that's why my profile picture on YouTube is yellow. But yeah, my wall is just kind of full of whatever I've collected or have been given as gifts from people over the years. I actually got this from Indie Alpaca up here. This is a Niantic badge, which is pretty neat. I've got some stuff from my friend Squid. This little arts and crafts project by my friend Desi. It's a little carbuncle, you know, my mascot. Specifically the Has-Been, the orange one. The Upside Down Mario is dope. Yes, he knows what he's did. He's paying for his crimes. We, of course, have our boxed copy of Sonic Jam on the Gamecom, which is currently very tied up in the string and ropes I have on my wall right now. Let's see. I've got a Tied to Go stick. You know, room tour. I've got my Sonic Expo stuff over here. I've got a copy of Concord for the PS5. I don't have a PS5, but even if I did have one, it doesn't matter because I can't play it anyway, and I think it's very funny. I think it is very funny to have it. Again, like, the stuff that I collect is not really worth much. It's just very silly to me, and that's why I keep it. I always wanted to have the Toyota AE86 Trino Hot Wheels, but it's basically collector exclusive. Yeah, a lot of stuff that's made for collecting, I'm just not a big fan of. I've kind of outgrown a lot of the collectors scene. Like, for example, right here, that you can actually see a little bit better now that I'm on a different camera angle. This is the one of those like McDonald's Pokemon card packs that I got. Apparently, people were killing each other over these things. There were fights, but like, they're just Pokemon cards, man. Like, it kills the fun. When you have all these, like, collectors and scalpers, it just ruins everything. Do you guys want to do, like, a fake card pull? So these are, like, the McDonald's cards. All right, here you go. There's nothing rare in here. I've already opened them up, but... Oh, it's a Turtwig. Wow. A Trico. And, ooh, we got the holographic Rowlet. And we got a Chespin and Wrecked Turtwig. There you go. I'm now a PokeTuber now. But, like, I remember when these came out, there were fist fights over Pokemon cards at McDonald's. Like, these aren't going to be, like, rare or anything. It's McDonald's Pokemon cards. But, you know, that's just kind of the way we're stuck. Like, you know, as someone who collects video games all the time, it's like, you have all this random stuff just randomly expensive for no reason other than the fact that people want to resell them. That's why I kind of collect weird stuff. For example, I have a Shamu's Deep Sea Adventures. This is going to be a part of a video series that I'm doing later. You know, no spoilers, of course. You know, but then you have things like Shadow the Hedgehog, which this game for the longest time was like $30, but then all of a sudden is like, you know, 80, 90. Gems collection was the same way until I bought up all the Gems collections, and now they're like 60, 80 bucks. I'm the one who single-handedly destroyed the Gems collection market. This game that I bought super scuffed. See how wrinkled and water damaged this thing is? Disgusting. This game, this is F-Zero GX. For some reason, it's expensive for no reason. Oh, there goes the remote. I dropped one. Where are you? Here we go. And then here is my my Gamecom with a I have a loose copy of Sonic Jam in here, of course. Collector's ruining things? Sounds like Pokemon X Van Gogh. If you know, you know. Oof. Oof. How you doing, Numpty? But yeah, it's about 5 after 7, so I think it's about time we probably close up the stream and drop this new video, so... First things first, let's go see how much gear we can buy. Now, granted, we didn't spend the entire stream, like, hard grinding. We just did that mission mode for the end. I'll do some more grinding offline, but... why you look like that? In what regard? Pink hair and pronouns, red glasses, ridiculous board back here that shows how neurotypical I am. Fine microphone. Is it the lighting? I mean, I kind of like the more vibrant look. I wear the same shirt every day, but different variations of it. I can go show you. Let me grab that. Like, I got the one I'm wearing, but then I also got this one. I 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 also have this one. And yeah, I do have matching shorts for that shirt. But, you know, it's there. Yeah, I love this song so much. Do not show Pretzel the Oliveira. No, please. It's bad enough I can't get to Brazil and buy them all myself. Like, when if I ever do get a chance to go to Brazil, I am literally hitting up and buying every Master System thing I can find. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, I do have the matching shorts, I have a matching hoodie, and I have a matching jacket. Actually, here, let's see if I can find them real quick. This should just be over in the other side of the room. You know, entertain yourselves with Ungravitify for a sec. Let's see. Oh, I'm just realizing you guys can hear me rummage around in my room. That's probably a great set of sounds. Let's see, maybe I put it over here. I have a whole bunch of them. I was getting them set up because I have a big event coming up where I'm going to need all of my silly outfits. Well, let's see. Ah, here we go. Oh, I found another one of the shirts too. So here's the extra shirt that I found. So I don't know how many that was in total, but there it is. There's another one. And so I've got a hoodie. Oh, here, it might be easier if I go to the other camera. Here we go. Let me, Oh, never mind. Camera's dead. So, forget that. So, here we go. Here is the hoodie in the same style. So now I can wear my colors while I wear my colors. And then, here we go. I've got a denim jacket, an actual denim jacket in the same pattern. So, I can now, oh, if I can keep my watch on, there we go. So I got a hood, I got a jacket, and I got the shirt. So now I can de-layer myself. So here we go. Take off the denim jacket first. Yeah, I basically bought out pretty much any of these I could find. It's like he's unboxing CS skins. Is that factory new? It was pretty close. I think this denim jacket did come still sealed, but it didn't have its tag, so it wasn't entirely new. And it wasn't the factory seal, it was somebody else's seal. But I did get one of these shirts for Christmas. I had somebody give that to me. But here's another one. This one's by a different brand, but it's the same guy. He just moved different shops. We need Hawaiian shirt-style shoes, definitely. I'm guessing you have a toque in that design as well, and if not, why not? I wish. Honestly, anything in this pattern I can get, I would like. I have shorts somewhere. They're just a little small, so I can't really wear them all the time. But yes, there you go. There's my shirt collection. I wish. Okay, if that I have been trying to reach out to the designer. The designer's name is Ricky Singh, and they have a really great line of a lot of like very low cost patterns you can buy, which is pretty neat. It's basically a brand based out in India or something. The guy came over here and wanted to have designer style clothes, but budget friendly prices. That's like their entire thing. And so every name that this guy has went under for his different branding has basically been trying to maintain these very low cost but decent quality clothing. And, you know, I picked one of these up at a thrift store. That's how this started. I picked one of these up at a thrift store like 2 years ago. And then I found a second one. I found a second one at a different thrift store. And then I started collecting them. And so I went onto eBay, bought out anyone I could find that was in my size. I started wearing them on streams, wearing them to events. And, you know, I do like the pattern. It goes with my hair pretty well. I recently got red glasses wherever I put my old ones. Here we go. If you guys remember before, I'd be wearing these guys a lot. Do you still have those hot pants? I do still have them. They're just not easily accessible right now. They're in a different room. So. Dude, I'm a Sonic fan. I don't know what you're trying to do to try to insult me here. I'm already way below whatever you can insult. Like, oh, fatherless behavior. Dude, I'm a Sonic fan. Like, come on. I'm a Sonic fan with a million of the same shirt. I have a wall of Hot Wheels. Like, I don't know what you're trying to do, man. But, you know, you do you. Have fun. Hold on, I thought you weren't a Sonic fan. Listen, I've been to, what, 3 Sonic Expos now? I feel like I can't claim that I'm not a Sonic fan anymore. Oh yeah, well, I think what we'll do, I'm gonna publish the vid right now and we're gonna disappear. Let me actually get the, let's go buy the expensive gear that we are gonna do real quick. So we have, oh, we don't even have enough to get rainbow yet. We don't even have enough to buy the rainbow. We still can't even buy the rainbow. This would be like, what, 3 more Gigan Rocks? I could do that real quick. Hang on, not to completely cock block you guys on the video or anything. Here we go. Okay, we'll just do Gigan Rocks 3 times really quick, and then we'll buy the rainbow gear, and then we'll drop the video. Now I can wait a bit longer. Look, Harmony deserves the rainbow, all right? Harmony wants rainbow. We're gonna get rainbow. Again, dude, like, you are kind of misunderstanding what's going on here. If you genuinely think you're insulting me, again, I'm a Sonic fan on the internet. Like, there's nothing worse than that. It is a little more creative. I do appreciate the pun. I do appreciate the pun. I watch the video and then I go to sleep. Worth it. Yes, Harmony, you've been here the entire stream. You're ready for this video, and I hope you do and like it. I hope it's everything you've wanted and more out of a video from me. Hard pretzel. Exactly. Like, if you're gonna troll good. Like, one of my biggest pet peeves with Sonic fans and just honestly fandom in general on the internet is that people forgot how to be haters. People forgot how to be haters, and it's really depressing. Like, it's always just, let's make fun of their sexuality, let's make fun of their gender, which, by the way, I'm a mostly straight, mostly man. Like, I am very, very cis-passing, very, how the kids say normal. I, obviously, with my wall here, not very normal, but you know what I mean. But it's like, you guys could just, like, you know, watch literally any of my videos and make fun of me for that. Like, you know, I have the worst videos on the internet right now, and that is a point of pride for me. I make the worst videos you'll ever watch about the worst games you'll ever play. Like, I'm playing bad games. I'm literally playing Zero Gravity right now. Ooh, poopy bad, stinky, stinky bad game, right? Like, you know? Be a real hater. Come on, man. What do you mean, bad games? Do you take that back? Listen, when it comes to games being good or bad, I don't genuinely believe any game is good or any game is bad. I think there is room for discussion with any game that it's going to be either good for you or bad for you. Like, there's a huge difference. Like, when it comes to representing stuff as art, right? People always say games are art, until all of a sudden the art doesn't meet your standards. And now all of a sudden it's not art anymore? No, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you can go to a museum and look at some really crappy art, but it's still in a museum, and there's a reason it's there. Maybe it was the artist's intent. Maybe it was who did it and why they did it. Maybe they put it in there because they were just covering up a water stain from when the building flooded, right? There's always something else to why something is there. That's why you have these painters like, you know, Jackson Pollock, for example, who literally just splashed paint on a canvas and then made, you know, millions for it, right? It's not about having, you know, skill or visual fidelity here. It's about, you know, leaving the message and why it's there. And if everything is counterculture, guess what? Nothing is counterculture anymore. So now we have these movements where they go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth of having the culture and then somebody countering the culture and then somebody countering the counterculture. And that's why we have these cycles of just back and forth with everything out here. I mean, take, you know, what was it, rock versus disco for the longest time. I'm not defending modern art, I'm just saying I'm defending its right to exist. And by all means, you're allowed to hate it. You're allowed to hate whatever you want. Like, being a hater is fine. Again, I'm telling you, be a hater. Just get decent material. Like, there's a million ways to hate somebody besides coming into a random stream and thinking you're clever by calling me gay. Like, you know, Do I care? I have so many gay friends, it doesn't even matter if I'm gay. Like, I would blend in. I have pink hair, for God's sake. Like, come on. Do you think I'm really irked by being assumed I'm gay? Like, I'm not available, if that's what you're asking. Like, I'm currently not seeking a partner, an additional partner, maybe I should say. Exactly. Hate is an art form, and you're not doing it very well. You are like, you know, if you hate modern art so much, you're basically doing modern hate. That's what you're doing. We'll give it a little bit longer. If you make a Venn diagram, people who think gay is an insult, people whose family tree is a plank, you get a perfect circle. Dude, it's called free content. It's called free content. Like, I'm literally sitting here grinding rings in zero gravity. Like, this is not peak entertainment or anything. You're giving my chat something to talk about, and I appreciate it. And I hope I get to see you in my video when I premiere it soon. I don't think I'm actually showing myself in this particular video, but I do show myself in the video right before that, which is linked in the end card. And if you want, like, I'd actually very much recommend if you go to all of my videos, leave a very nasty comment on all of them. You gotta make sure I see it. If I don't see it, then it's not gonna happen. Zero gravity sucks. Exactly, Harmony. That's the kind of hate. That's the kind of hate that, you know, I severely miss. I remember when I used to stream on Twitch, I'd play Sonic R just to have some weirdo come in out of nowhere, just like, Sonic R sucks, and then like immediately leave. It was so funny. And like, I could never tell the guy how funny it was because he was always gone. They'd come in and just say it once and then just be gone. And it's like, dude, I know, I'm playing the game. Like, come on. If you think the game sucks, I'm not gonna be able to change your mind. I never will change your mind. Alright, see you in the comments section. Bye. Catch you around, Accelerate. I think we have enough to get the rainbow gear, so I think after this we'll go get it, and then we'll drop the video. If you want, Accelerate, I'll DM you the link. If you want to just, I don't know, you've already watched the video, so I can send you the new link if you want to leave a sneaky comment and get your first. DM me. Always, Harmony, always. Oh yeah, wait, that was the last one. See what I mean about that particular stage is kind of just being mindless ring farming? Alright, so that should be enough to get rainbow. This is for you, Harmony. So, all that stream, the entire grinding stream, we got 9,000 rings. Now, cool about this gear is that you can actually buy each gear part as many times as you like and just rotate through them. It's a lot of fun. I haven't used this one since our original save file back in like 2008, 2009. But there we go. We just spent all of our rings on one gear. How does it feel? It feels great. But, as promised, the video is going up. I'm pulling up the tab right now. Da 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 da. Oh right, I actually have to check my I have to do this the long way, because it's not on my page yet. Something to watch while I enjoy my Taco Bell. Exactly. Oh man, I have an ad on my own video. My own video is giving me an ad. That's so depressing. All right. All right, the unlisted video is going to be listed in, you know, I'll give it for like 15 seconds. As soon as I can find the tab, I just lost it. There it is. All right, edit video. I sent out a link to Harmony and Accelerate just for fun. But now, for all of you in stream delay, for all the rest of you in stream delay, I have the video tab open, all right? The video is open. Actually, you know what I could do? Let's stall just a little bit longer so I can give them time to leave their first comments. Where's my window capture? I can listen to this song forever. It's so good. All right. Window capture. Let's do video details. Turn that on. Done. All right, so you guys can see my tabs here. So we have a new thumbnail. I'm starting a new thumbnail style. It's gonna be all pink. I like the color pink, if you can't tell. But here it is, visibility. Now, you guys see these? It's not Free Riders. This is gonna be, here's the title, the better Sonic Riders, because it is better. Here are the contents. Here's the link to the previous video. And we actually have a very special musical number in this video by Alyssa, one of our friends I met at the convention, or met online specifically, and then we've met mutuals through that way. And then of course I give Accelerate a shout out for just being the thorn in my side to make sure I got this video done. But here we go. Video is public. All right, everybody, go, 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 go. Leave the stream, leave the stream. We don't need you here. Get out of here. Thanks for coming by. I will see you probably in the comments section, hopefully. And if you guys are so inclined, I would definitely recommend leave like a timestamp when you are leaving your comment. Pick your favorite joke out. It'll help out a lot with how the algorithm and everything works. So with that, that is our stream. Thanks for playing. I will see you next time. Where's my button?